I'm very pleased to take part in this event on such a critical issue as disinformation and fake news. I would like to thank COPEAM for the invitation. Now, more than ever, facing this pandemic, we see many examples of fake news spreading. COVID-19 related disinformation proliferates widely on social media and the internet, with a direct impact on public health and security. Conspiracy theories that downplay the pandemic, opinions that contradict official WHO guidance and suggest fake cures or solutions to this situation, it's all extremely dangerous. These messages frequently attempt to undermine trust in institutions and governments by alleging that they are using the pandemic as an excuse to exert undue power and control over their citizens. This is why we need to strengthen the public's ability to correctly assess the information that they are receiving by encouraging critical thoughts and, at the same time, by increasing even more the credit and trust the official institutions can inspire. Governmental institutions like the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation have an active role to play tackling disinformation and fake news. Citizens may need help navigating the vast amount of information available. Institutional communication should deliver simple, clear contents, constantly updated and as the situation evolves. This is what we have been trying to do at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, sharing at every moment all information available about emergency rules and procedures, means to repatriate from abroad, procurement of protection devices, and so on. Moreover, our duty as Italian government includes countering disinformation and propaganda that puts our country in a negative spotlight, as when, earlier this year, we had to counter a narrative that depicted Italy as a dangerous COVID-spreading country. We have been constantly trying to contrast fake news and misinterpretation of reality by directly replying, whenever possible, both through traditional ways, new agencies and print and online press, and untraditional ones. In fact, delivering positive narrative also goes through telling our success stories on the social networks, often a source of fake news, but also a great tool to reach out, testify about our daily work, and build the citizens' trust in the ministry. Talking about social networks, we should always remember that the new digital media, like social networks and the internet at large, are nowadays reaching increasingly more people than the traditional media, like press and TV. Similarly, as they are available for larger audiences, social media and internet sites should bear the same accountability of traditional press and TV. Freedom of information shall not degenerate into sheer disinformation, which could have catastrophic consequences on our democracies and on the same value we claim to protect and promote: liberty of speech and the right to fair information. To put theory into practice, last April, in the midst of sanitary crisis, the Italian government instituted a special monitoring unit to contrast the spreading of fake news on COVID-19, promoting initiatives to allow citizens to receive correct information from institutional, authoritative sources and become aware of the risks of disinformation. The result of this work will go beyond the current emergency and be useful to inform a long-term response to the challenges posed by disinformation. Also, the EU is working to step up its response to malign influence campaigns and COVID-19 related disinformation, including in the context of the EU Rapid Alert System, a platform created last year for institutions and member states to coordinate on tackling fake news, raising awareness on the dangers of disinformation, and share strategic communication policies and best practices. But mainstream media are not immune to fake news, especially when publishers are participated by other stakeholders, corporate or political. This is to say, that vested interests have been a persisting problem in the media since their appearance, but such vast and complex problems could reignite the fire of fake news for the decades to come. A pure or independent publisher, a publisher that devotes himself only to the media and has no other interest in other sectors, may be the best way at our disposal to tackle today's problem with deliberate fake news in the media. This is just some food for the thoughts that should be well addressed in our debate on contemporary media. To conclude, we should remain alert and constantly updated on disinformation and its consequences. I wish you all a fruitful discussion that I'm sure will bring up useful insights on a matter that necessarily requires a great deal of cooperation among all stakeholders, institutions, medias, the tech industry, civil society organizations to be effectively addressed. Thank you.